Do 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 do. We get that clicked on there good. Alright, there's the brick bank. Alright, so we got a few more things to add here to top it off. Got a little tree. Goes there. And our little ladder. It's underneath the clock there. A broom. Little water bucket. I guess he's cleaning the clock maybe. And then our bench goes there. And another light goes right there. It's kind of close to the other one. I might have to move that other one down the sidewalk. So the brick bank is done. Now, as you can see, it's a mirror build, which really messed with my head. So you can see here on the instructions, the bank's the same, it's on the front side. On the side is the laundromat. Well, if you look at mine, my laundromat's on that side. If I would have built it to the instructions, my bank front would have been facing that way, and I would have had a laundromat over here on this side. The laundromat would roughly have been like right here, which would have been kind of, in my opinion, unattractive being on the front where people come in to see the city. So that is why I mirror build it. I tell you what, doing this mirror build really messes with your head, because you gotta sit there. Let's see if I can get you back to a step here. So you gotta sit here and look at it. See, I got like this tile here, and then you look at it, and mine don't look like that. You can get it kind of like that, but it's just a little off. So really messes with your head. I was originally I was starting off with, like, I would just kind of like start here and then just kind of do one block at a time and just kind of work my way in, and I would just do, you know, I would start over, you know, over here or whatever, and just kind of do it that way. And then it was working pretty good. And then I got this idea where I would just take a picture on my phone of the page. So this is like page 14. And then I would just edit the image to mirror the image. So it just makes life a lot easier. Like, I don't have to really confuse myself with it anymore. So I'll just get the pieces that I need out, and then I'll just pull up my mirrored image and then just go at it. Now, for the most part, the mirror build wasn't that hard, but very early in the stages of each floor is where it really messes with your brain, because you got to sit there and do your tiling. But once you got into it further, like doing the walls and steps and stuff like that, it really didn't matter too much. It was pretty easy to kind of follow along, because you knew where this had to go and where that had to go. There was only maybe a couple mistakes here and there. I tried to mirror the whole building exactly. Everything was mirrored. There's a couple things you couldn't mirror. Like this piece here, it has kind of like the old school kind of like car doors. They're only hinged one way, so you know they're all left-hand doors or whatever. So it was impossible to mirror those. I'd mirror the whole thing, so this would actually be on the other side, but my doors would still open the same way, which I don't think it matters. It didn't really change anything. All right, well, let's take a look inside. So just like your normal modular buildings, each floor comes off separately. So here's your roof. I really liked how they use pieces in this one, just for little details. And this right here is the chandelier hanging down. So this is how you would get up to the roof access. You got a nice little office here with a fireplace right here, which also has kind of a way in for the robber to go in through the fireplace there, and like a little kitchenette over here with a little coffee maker, it looks like. It's got a little typewriter and a lamp. Go ahead and pull this floor off so you can get a better look inside this office. Right now it's kind of full of minifigs. Let me pull them out. So like I've said before, I saved those for my daughter to do. So it's just a nice office. He's got like an eagle statue there or something. A nice big chair. Nice big desk. So that is definitely the manager of the bank. So now the bottom floor of the bank is really cool. I like I said, the same thing with the decorations. They really went all out with the pieces to make them, you know, I haven't even seen half these pieces before. And some of them you have seen, they just reuse them in different ways to make it, you know, decoration for the building. But I like the doors. And then you come straight in and you have the glass counters where the tellers will work behind. And then the huge vault in the back. The vault actually works too. So if you try to open it right now, it doesn't open. You got to roll the little tumbler all the way around and then it'll open up. Right now the vault's full of more minifigures though. This piece slides open. There's actually money in there. And like I said, there's a lot of minifigs. I should take those out. There's those doors that I was telling you about. There's all the doors, and basically it's like the little safety deposit box. It's really hard to get that camera in there for you. So in there you can see like it's kind of like the safety deposit boxes. It's where all the money drops are and stuff. Here's the laundromat side, and there's kind of a money drop, kind of laundering money. That's why there's a $100 bill there on the ground. You drop it through that top one, and it drops straight through underneath the fireplace to the safety deposit box in there. It's a good way to launder their money. Here's another look inside the bank. It's really hard to get the camera in there. If I'm going to do that, maybe I should not put a wall or two up for a little bit so you can get a good look in there. But and here's the laundromat. I really like how they did the laundromat storefront with the pants and then like a little washing machine. So it's really cool. And then you got your clock, your flowers. All right, let's put the floors back on. Looks like we lost a tree here. So second floor. Oh, what are we hitting on here? Oh, that's why. Forgot to put that down. Second floor. And then the roof with the chandelier dropped in there. And there we have it. So for the city, all we have right now is the 4 modulars. We have the 2 corners. You have the Palace Cinema and the Brick Bank. And then the pet shop. And then the detective's office back there. So that finishes off my first turn off on my main street here. So now that makes me wonder, what do I start next? Do I build on the back side of the cinema and put another corner building and another little building there? Or do I go over and do my assembly square over here with the tracks behind it? I even have like a little statue. I kind of want to do like a city center. Or do I start working behind the bank and do another corner building and another building back there? So right now, like I said, I don't have another corner building unless I do the sanctum. I can make that into a corner building. It already kind of is, but it's not a full kind of modular style. So I can make that into a modular style, full on corner building, but I don't know if I'm going to go that way next. The next modular that I do have is the Parisian restaurant. And then like I said, I have a assembly square. So I can put the restaurant either behind the detective's office or behind the pet shop. But I'll still need another corner building, either the sanctum or I'll have to go out and buy the corner garage. I did get a pretty good deal on an old building that I never had before. A lot of these modular buildings I've had over the years, I've just never built them. But I kind of started a little late, like I've mentioned before. So one of the modular buildings that was one of the really older ones that I never got a hold of, that I like a lot and I've really wanted, I actually found a pretty good deal on it. And it should be here in a couple days, so not going to ruin it, the surprise, but I'm thinking about building that one next and putting it somewhere in this city. So I still have another road that I'm going to have there with another, so I'll have another corner and then another 4 buildings basically down there. So I still have a little bit of room to grow. Alright guys, I think that's it. So we'll see you guys next time. Make sure you tune in to see what my secret building is.